the Wild Wild West.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Or
It's like to put like an evil eye in case someone's behind you. Fucking.
Point of personal privilege. You've never been.
Oh,
taken
are
advantage
this men who are doing this or women?
Women.
Oh, my bad.
I was
I
thinking
assumed
men
it was
too,
like a
yeah.
prison male thing.
No.
yeah, I was thinking like
no.
a guy's
It is girls.
Oh, that's fucked, dude.
That's very fucked
So
up.
if you see a Medusa, it's like a
Medusa tattoo.
teardrop kind of. That's fucked up.
Well, if you have relations with a woman and then you see the Medusa tattoo, you better get out of that
Imagine
door.
just liking Medusa. Now this happened. It's like being in the swastika.
Right. Yeah,
brother?
exactly.
I just love fucking Greek mythology.
I can relate.
Yeah.
Thought this was a
That's
cool
a-
snake. Turns out I'm a far right-wing radical. I was just trying to grow weed in my house.
Is that Don't Tread on Me, or is
Yeah,
that
it is.
Gagston.
Then you got I mean, you should let her just remove that.
what's the other one
What are
that's
you talking about?
disjointed?
No, that's
This
nice.
thing's fucking sick, dude.
Take it off.
I think the message of Don't Tread
And
on
it's
Me is
like
still fun.
it like visited the desert.
I just
in
busted that fucking.
in
Yeah, I
that
went to the
picture.
desert. Hit them with a horseshoe. No big deal.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Then I had a lady put a fucking desert scene. Like the cactus is. I might add to it. It's
I
got a
like
full
yeah.
sleeve.
Should do like a tourist like falling into the Grand Canyon.
That'd be tight.
Aliens.
little
Get a
pin.
fucking picture of Joe Rogan on there. Just roll up. That's
I should.
serious.
That'd be sick.
Or like a plane with a banner. I don't know. Have it say like Monster Energy or something.
Yeah. Congratulations on the Super Bowl win, Philadelphia Eagles.
Your happy hour 3 to 5, the Ocean Drive, Sea Isle.
$2 you call it.
Yeah, I should get a Sea Isle tattoo.
My cousin and boys they almost had bad ones. There was an obvious Phillies tattoo for the World Series that they won. And then my one buddy, who's just like a brutal wop, was like, we were like 18. He's like, I'm going to get like wings like David Beckham's got. I was like, dude, don't do that to your back.
David Beckham wings would be crazy.
Especially
That's,
on Cookie.
yeah.
He is.
Start DMing him about
I almost got the
size.
snake across my whole back. I was going to get like a 50 Cent tattoo, but the
Damn.
snake all down my back. And
I'm about to just
paused,
get
I
the
was
Brock
paused.
Lesnar in one. The sword that's just up in your fucking chest.
That'd be sick. My chest's not big enough.
Still, just get it
Yeah.
anyway.
I should.
Just get a fucking stiletto. You ever see Brock Lesnar shit?
I don't know. Yeah, of course, bro. What are you talking about?
Nice piece.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I got the same thing
Never-
myself. I actually got the tattoo and got it removed. You were still a baby.
I've never been tatted.
I mean,
neither.
it kind of sucks. I don't
Would you
like
get
it.
Me
one?
neither. Fresh boys.
Can't put a bumper sticker
Yeah,
on a Bentley, brother.
I care a lot about my body, baby.
When people are like,
And not
that?
at this point, I don't
sorry.
think.
Okay.
You had earrings too, though.
I had an ear ring.
That's even
I had
more
an
sus.
eyebrow ring.
Eyebrow. He had fucking dreadlocks. He had white guy dreadlocks.
White guy
That's-
dreadlocks and an eyebrow ring.
Really?
Yeah, bro. It
He
was
was
a
the
pretty
DJ
bad
from
look.
Zoolander.
So sick. It's the guy in the warehouse. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's so awesome. Would you ever re-get them? Re-twist up?
Now that Carrot Top has them, I think, yeah.
He has them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah, like multiple colored.
Is he still jacked?
Yeah, dude. The guy
He
is
was
like
the carrot. He was
65
the
years
carrot
old.
king for a while.
Nothing but carrot juice.
He's yoked, bro.
Yeah, he has
really
been
cool
jacked for like
that
the
he has
past 2
dreads
decades.
now.
Were
Now
you
he has
that
dreads?
sick with it?
What? With the
The
dreads?
hair, everything, yeah.
Oh, they were the worst fucking white boy dreads you've ever seen in your life. I had them for 3 months and got no pussy freshman year of college. I was like, I have to shave my head.
Was it all like dead inspired?
No, it was. I was not on Grateful Dead yet. I grew dreadlocks because I liked Lil Wayne's episode of MTV Cribs so much.
Wow, dude, I fucking love that.
That was a crazy run he had there on mixtapes.
Yeah.
No ceilings were all great.
What-
The droughts were all great.
It was just what era was this of Lil Wayne?
Would have been like 04.
Okay.
Whoa.
So what? The
Damn.
Carter just came out, I guess.
Fireman? Were you
Carter
were you
one?
fired up on the
Yeah,
Fireman?
Carter one was
That
out.
was Matt's ringtone.
Fireman was my ringtone back in the day.
It was Fireman
When I
time.
should sell perks, I had Fireman. It's my ringtone.
That's tough.
That was tough. You should be able to record your own ringtone.
Yeah.
That's
I
like,
had Flute
you
Loop
didn't
by
need the
Beastie
second half of
Boys.
that sentence. It's like, I already knew.
Used to be on the one Verizon flip phone back in the day, you could record a voice memo and then turn that into your ringtone. So I would just like
That's cool.
play a song.
I
in my
still
car.
remember watching you do it on the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
Nice.
crazy.
Record your song, put it on. It was awesome.
Did you ever have ringtone?
I did the same thing once I figured out you could with the old singular phone that had like
Yeah.
the 4 colored buttons on the front of it, like the flip. Flute Loop, Beastie Boys.
That's pretty
Nice.
tight.
A little
Don't-
more tasteful.
Did you also just hold it up to the thing? Yeah.
yeah. Nothing ruins a song harder than having it as your ringtone, though.
Oh yeah.
It makes you
It's
sick.
true,
now.
you get sick of it.
First e-song I ever bought on Verizon Music was a Millie.
Really?
Yep. I had a fucking Envy. I downloaded
Oh,
it.
the Envy was the fucking best.
The
was
first
that?
one, the fucking thick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that like a
Spin that thing.
flip?
No,
up?
no, it was one that just flipped.
It flipped like a book.
Yes, it's
Oh,
fucking crazy.
okay.
I listened to Millie.
It's like a Pokédex.
I always wanted. It looks so. You look so.
I was never
official.
into that, like the sidekick where you flip the screen up.
It
I
looks
was
so
So
cool.
sick, dude.
I wasn't into that. I didn't like those things.
Blackberries?
I was more of a razor guy. I wanted a fucking icy razor. on
You're
my
like
head.
tech forward though.
Kind of, I guess.
You-
I guess
tech
I'm
forward.
razor.
The razor
he's
is
tech.
back.
He's tech.
Blackberries would have been tech forward back
Yeah,
then.
see,
you
I
had a
was-
Blackberry, you're a god.
You had a BlackBerry, didn't you?
I had multiple. I've been trying to go back.
Christ, what a self-serving statement.
I've been trying to go back for the longest time, but they're deleting, like, they're not, like, updating the Blackberry's software with the new Android software.
Really?
Yep. Now they're just a security company. They don't do phones anymore.
BlackBerry's a security company?
Yes. I mean, they had literally the
What are they, secure like
unusual.
Dollar Generals and shit?
Yeah.
Dude, their phone, the government would use Blackberries because of how secure their shit was.
Oh.
How so?
Tighter than a crab's ass.
Is that what Trump cell? Was that Trump's cell phone, BlackBerry?
No one fucks with Blackberries
What's up with
anymore.
his cell phone?
What about him?
Does he have one?
Answer. I don't know. I keep seeing a headline be like about Trump's private cell phone.
He says
Oh,
he has
so-
two.
Okay.
Yes, too.
Yeah. Hillary
Obama
Clinton
had
a
one.
private email.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Why are they coming at his cell phone?
They're libs, bro.
True.
Next question.
Do you think Trump has more restaurant apps on his phone than I do?
Definitely
No
not.
There's no way, right?
There's no way.
No,
He's not
there's like
allowed.
a-
there.
He's probably not allowed to sell his personal information to Taco Bell like I can.
True. I just tried
Fair
to.
point.
I
Matter
was
of national
getting
security.
stuff at that Veracruz place, and I asked my girlfriend. I was like, like the first part of the cheesy gordita crunch, not the hard shell, that shell. And she was like, no. I was like, how the fuck do you not know? That one on 202 is the best ever.
Dude.
Hold on, you talking about the soft shell?
The soft shell, then the hard shell. I was trying to explain to her Veracruz's floured tortillas, and I was like, it's not like thin. It's as thick as a cheesy gordita crunch outer shell.
That is, dude. If you put a fucking, I mean, that shit rules. Did they start that?
Sure.
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Were they-
It's like
Yeah, they
the
started
best.
everything,
Yeah.
man. The first people that melted
Birthplace of
cheese.
Mexican food.
True.
It's true. Mexicans fuck with it, apparently.
I believe it.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that.
Do they don't? Yeah, I thought.
No, they already have
My
diarrhea
apologies.
naturally. They're gifted with natural diarrhea.
I thought they fucked with it and they were just like, it's just a different type of food.
No, I don't think they. I've heard. I don't know. This wasn't from Mexico. It was somebody like. I forget, maybe from South America was trying to like neg me on the fact that I ate tacos. They're like, dude, that's like baby food in Latin America. And I was like, shut up, man.
Yeah.
So are dino nugs, bro.
Also
Both are good.
I eat more of those than I let my daughter, that's for sure. Oh, you're not that hungry, are you?
I do. I would make like 40 chicken nuggets for my kids. And be like, no, they're good. And
They get
they
3
leave
each.
27 for me. I'm like, yes. Josh, question. I'm going to Mexico this week. Is it a point of pride for Mexican Americans to go to Mexico, drink the water, and not get crazy diarrhea? Or is that like.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, so I just wondered if that was like, if you, I didn't know. Like, if
Do you
came
get it?
back-
What, to drink the water there?
Yeah.
No.
You'll get diarrhea.
Even you.
Yeah, well, I'm from.
He's American.
I don't know. I've only heard him talk like 3 times. I couldn't
No,
get a full.
And,
you did-
and Montezuma still has beef with you then.
Yeah.
You did live in a border. You lived in like the border
I
town,
didn't
though.
drink that water either.
Really?
Really? Damn.
Yeah. Have you ever got it?
I've gotten
no,
it, dude.
not like
it's
officially.
legit, dude. I
got-
got it. Was 5 days nonstop.
I was driving a
Really?
trash truck.
Is it Giardia that you end up getting from it?
What?
It's just.
Giardia, like you could get drinking out of like a river stream if like there's bear shit in it or deer shit.
Dude, we don't go camping. We don't have fucking Giardias.
All right. I'm sorry.
I drank it fucking.
The Aztec
guys both
god
know
has
so
come
much
down
more than
and
me.
Cursed you.
So wait, if you drink bear shit in a river, you can get
Yeah.
yeah,
Mexican
there's
diarrhea.
little. There's
You ever,
little
you have a life
microorganisms.
straw?
No, I have like a
Does it
pump like
work?
this. Yeah, I've been using it for 15 years almost.
Damn. Nice
Yeah.
brag, honestly.
Remember when Rainey got online backlash for talking about Mexican diarrhea?
Wait, no.
He got a bunch of it. He got like attacked online because he had like mentioned it like in passing. People were like, that's actually an unfair stereotype that we always have diarrhea.
Leave it to him to have like shit beef like on the internet.
We don't shit like that, all right? It's not funny. But no, I'm getting ready. I'm ready to get it.
Don't have margaritas.
I'm gonna have
You
margaritas.
can't.
Have some more.
That's what
The
got
ice,
me.
right?
The ice.
Yeah.
Dude, I was every day in a
Everything's
trash
got to come
truck.
out of a can or a bottle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the only time, to be fair, I've never been scared to have diarrhea. On the 4th day of nonstop diarrhea, it gets
unreal.
like scary.
Your hiney's so
Yeah.
raw at that point. You know?
Bidet.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah.
not. It was. I don't know if I even had one. You know, when women give birth and it all becomes one thing. when my perineum split. I just had
I made my lady get a C-section.
I had it the last day of Mexico, and you had to wipe your ass and like throw it out in the toilet. And I knew so purely that this was just going to be water that I was in the shower and just went right down the fucking drain. It was fucking insane. And then it was like that uncorked it, and then it was just fine. I was shitting in the back of dumpsters. Like, what's that movie where he has to keep his adrenaline up?
Crank.
Yeah, I was driving around looking for bathrooms like fucking Crank. It was fucking brutal, dude. Oh, that sucks so bad. No ice. You can't get ice or anything.
I was cool I was on a resort, and then I went off the resort, and I was just like in a nightclub, and I was like crushing drinks, and it slowly dawned on me. I went, god damn it, because I think in the resort I can have a mudslide in the fucking resort.
Are you going to a
tell me.
resort?
Yeah.
Gringo.
Whatever. We're going to a wedding. We're going to a wedding. It's it's the
You're allowed to have a mudslide.
formal, dude. It's formal too, by the way. That's crazy.
Are you serious?
We're going. It's
Oh,
on
you
the
wear like a
beach.
tuxedo and shit.
It's not on the beach.
Okay, then.
So but I gotta wear. It's
It's not
just
black
dress
tie.
up.
It's just
It's
wear a
kind
suit.
it's called
Wear a tan suit.
destination formal. It's a new thing.
You
I've
should
never
dress
heard
like Panama
What
Jack.
is
of it.
that?
I'm wearing a tan suit.
Yeah, can you wear a linen suit
You
and
can
like flip flops on
But
the beach?
no flip flops. That's the thing.
Okay.
But
What
I can
about
wear
monk straps?
dressy sandals are okay.
Okay.
Tim's.
We're in
Also,
there.
I was telling my wife, true. I was telling my wife, I was like, dude, nobody goes to a wedding and really checks that hard.
Never.
Like, you're spazzing about this.
Yeah, no one's gonna.
Dude, I have so much respect for this dude. Her cousin came to our wedding, just totally Gucci'd out.
That's
down to the
crazy.
socks. It was the best, dude.
That's really
sick.
cool.
Looked like he
Ours
was
is
going to
like-
the mall.
Ours was like just wear a suit. He just had like Gucci jeans, Gucci shirt, Gucci socks. He was down
But
with
the
socks.
most
Yeah.
expensive outfit there by far.
It was so sick. I keep telling her, I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, and her one cousin put our wedding on Facebook Live the whole time.
Are you
Whoa.
serious? Holy fuck, that's crazy.
Kind of a beast move.
Yeah,
They
do it with
Brittany was
funerals
complaining.
now.
Well, I talked her out of it. I got a cheap deal on a videographer. She's like, we got a real one. I'm like, dude, Gardini knows this guy. I'll be fine. Totally fucking not,
Yeah.
completely fucked the wedding. But at least her cousin Facebook Live it.
Yeah, Facebook Live did.
Gardini saved the day. He
Right.
stitched together a little video, man. Took the scrap. This dude brought in
Thanks,
like
Sean.
drones and shit.
Yeah,
I was
there
like,
was, like, a
Britt,
lot of
look,
equipment.
drones, we're good. Couldn't get
We're
the video
good.
of this guy. It was crazy. And that's just these are facts.
You watch Mobland?
Just the facts.
No.
Nah, never mind.
Well, no, bring it up. I want to talk about it.
Gardini's pretty much like your Harry. It's a fixer.
He is the fixer.
That's cool.
Gardini is a fixer.
So I
Man.
gets paid the big bucks.
Yeah.
You talking about Gardini's riches?
Ray Donovan.
Huh? Yeah,
Lot
he is
of
Ray
money.
Donovan.
It's like a Ray Donovan, Michael Clayton
For sure.
mashup. That's cool.
sure.
That's a cool
Picture.
position to. It's like usually like a escort. It's like this
Yeah.
guy OD'd
Following you.
and crashed the car, and then Michael Clayton has to be like,
Yeah, now we have to get rid of his body.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be
Liev
right there.
Schreiber is Donovan, right? Ray Donovan.
Yeah, Ray Donovan. Ray Donovan was kind of a cool show.
That's cool.
That was a cool girlfriend show. It was
His
like,
kids are like fucking wearing dresses and shit.
wait, who?
Liev Schreiber.
How do you know that?
There's just pictures of him. I don't know.
Does he have a famous wife?
I'm
Is
an
she an actress by any chance?
I don't know. You are.
Or
Yeah.
is,
would
is he the
imagine.
famous father? And that's the only.
I think he might have a famous chick.
Because I see a lot of these ladies with the kids, like Charlize Theron's
Yeah.
kids. It's always the mom
Talking
that
about
is
Zaya
famous.
Wade.
I was about to.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know-
the
I
one
don't
I
know
know
her
about.
Zaya
kids'
Wade's
names.
a queen.
Who's that? Is that a
Dwayne
different?
Wade's son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daughter.
All right, so I guess.
Who is Dwayne Wade has the gay? Yeah, well, he's the gayest kid, right?
If you want to call it gay.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade, I'm pretty sure is the
Magic-
gayest kid in Hollywood.
Magic Johnson might
No,
too.
Magic
Johnson's
It's like
pretty good.
fucking like like Kronos and all that, like Titans and then Olympians. Magic Johnson's son is like the Titan, and then underneath that is Zaza Wade.
Yeah. And
Magic Johnson's
and then
son
Saucy
is huge,
Santana.
bro.
Do you guys feel like it's unfair? I feel like black people can be gayer than white people.
They can do everything more than us.
Like
Yeah,
it's just I don't
yeah.
know. What do you
carte
guys? Do you guys
blanche.
think that's truth? I think that's truth.
I don't know.
I think
Heard a lot of stuff goes down in Atlanta.
yeah, but who would
lot of
be
shit.
who would be the gay white king?
Freddie Mercury
No, dude, I'm talking about
Yes.
like of Hollywood, Sons of Hollywood.
right now.
Yeah.
The guy from Modern Family, probably.
How gay is that kid?
I don't know any other gay guys,
dude.
honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
What about James Charles?
Oh, he's a good one.
I don't know him.
Who's James Charles?
He's like a makeup dude that like just fucks guys all the time.
What about James Corden?
Is that the singer?
No, he's the fat guy that was
Late
on
night
the
host?
late night host.
But he does
yeah.
the singing, right?
He's
In
not
the car.
gay?
No, he's a family.
Get the fuck. All right, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, that guy's straight as hell.
I've heard.
No, that guy's straight as hell.
He's
Yeah,
straight.
is he just British and fat? And you
He
just,
always,
British vet.
he always does
Well, yeah,
carpool
he's-
karaoke holding the wheel like this. He's straight.
You probably heard him say like Cheerio, and you're like, this guy's gay as hell.
I don't know who the fuck could be gay, honestly.
he also
they all
flipped
go
out
too
on a
far.
server at a restaurant, and that's pretty
You
catty
know-
behavior.
Yeah, he's got a.
Corden
just like Ellen.
freaked
He's
out
like
at a server at a restaurant,
For
like
Good.
big scene.
Good.
I'm talking to the wrong guy.
I have no fucking sympathy.
Yeah.
I mean, I tip waiters well. I do all that stuff, but when they complain, it's like, shut the fuck up.
you could.
I
scout
don't
me.
care that waiters are upset. It's like, there's so many harder jobs.
I hope you have to wait on James Corden one day,
Yeah.
and he makes a big scene
Hold on. This is the
outside
thing
of
of waiters.
Balthazar
Here's the
with
thing of
you.
waiters.
Small.
Here's the thing of waiters. They make fucking. I'm more of a back end guy. I'm kitchen.
Your
You get the
BTS?
kitchen working their fucking ass
chef.
off, and it's like your waiter's
Not-
like, someone
yeah.
was mean to me. It's like you're making $500.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
They are your show.
Everyone's
partners,
jobs are hard. Waiters
Yeah.
are like mind blown by the fact that they're like people have to give them $1 million pity money, alms basically, and be nice. It's like beat it, beggar. Carry my.
I am so sorry I
I
brought
like
up
when you go.
James Corden.
I really like when you go off on the.
I
side.
love dying on
He
this hill.
hates
It's
the
like-
service
It's so-
industry.
I like
Because
it.
I'm
I
a
do
back end
too.
guy. I was in the kitchen, dude, and I was a busboy.
I just
Call
can
it
never
set.
say anything. Haircuts destroy me. If you give me something that's completely wrong, I'm just like, yeah, that's what I'm eating. It's okay. I'm gonna eat this, and then that's fine.
Yeah, it's
I'll
true.
I'll go back to the kitchen. And I say, chef, is there a dish you're passionate about? Make that for me, chef. Did you ever see that bellboy
I just
clip?
get apps, dude. I buy everything. I want everything on the menu. Just comes out. Real
I'm
quick.
yes chef, no chef. That's
Yeah.
I'm like tighten up, yes chef. Did you ever see
Yeah.
that Belmar clip?
Yeah, where you
Chef, is there something you cook for passion, not for money? make me your secret dish.
that your Nona cooked it. Yeah.
Make me your secret
Just
dish.
in the back of a fucking Jimmy John's. Something with passion, please.
I'm just fucking around about waiters. and stuff,
I think he
obviously.
might
But I
just-
do think that waiters do cry about their job too hard.
I never really
There's so
complained
many
about
harder
being on my
jobs.
feet or like having to rush around because I was getting fucking $250 by the end of the night.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can imagine if people are doing that for a decade plus, that it is like pretty fucking.
That's like being a laborer, though. If you're
I
like
think that's what
sweating
happens
dust-
with all jobs, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So they're probably just the job gets to you.
The job gets to you, but my thing is, waiters are like, you don't understand.
You're pretty
It's
much
like,
saying
dude,
shut up and dribble.
shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your job. It's for people to be like, what the fuck? You're the like the liaison between the kitchen and people are hungry.
Yeah, but I think the real thing with servers is when someone is rude to you, it fucking
Yeah.
sucks so bad that you can't be like, you think I give a fuck what you think about me?
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to just fucking eat it and go back and scream into a piece of bread.
Yeah, that is tough.
That would piss me off so
It's
bad.
so fucking.
This
That's the
hap-
reason I couldn't do it.
This happened to me at the gym. I wanted to leave.
What happened?
I was fucking doing bench, and then there was a chick to the left of me who like. They were just always there, like close. Like I've been there for like
Yo,
3
bro,
years.
it's okay.
Dude, this fucked me up. This fucked me up so bad. Like I was fucking furious.
Whatever you got going on.
And then there's like free weights here, and then 2 lines of bench. I got the back right corner bench, and then she grabs one that's in between 2 dudes, and she starts moving around because she wants to do like split squats off it. I was like, yo, you can just use my bench. I'll use that one if you want to switch, bro. You
were
would have
sipping.
thought I'd try to grab her pussy. And I was like, she put her headphone on, then put it back on, closed it, and just shook her head. And then looked at me and just goes, just fucking take it, and walked away. And I was like,
Oh my god!
what the fuck?
I don't understand. What it was? Your
I don't
bench.
either. I think she thought I was hitting on
she
her.
jumped into your bench.
No, she didn't. I was just like, dude, you can have mine to have more room. Like she was like trying to move it around. I was like, dude, I don't need all this room. Just take this.
What plate did she have?
What plate? She was doing split squats.
Oh, she didn't have a
Herself.
holding a plate.
Dumbbells, obviously.
I would hold a plate and do it.
Bulgarian split squats with this plate.
Oh, she had a barbell or a dumbbell?
Dude, please. Bulgarian split squats.
Yeah.
Hold 2 dumbbells. Put your leg back on the.
You can hold a plate like that and just.
Yeah, that's just insane, though. Why would you
If
do
you're-
that? If you want to load your leg, you wouldn't hold it straight out on your body like this. You would hold it-
over your head like this,
Or that.
like that.
You're getting like Jocko, honestly.
Nice. You guys are jacked.
Why am I getting like Jocko? What do you like?
I'm saying you're getting jacked.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I was just.
So you guys are
you were
jacked.
like throwing me under the bus. You're the one who fucking grabbed the lady's ass. And
I did. That's what I'm saying.
Was
But
she
I was-
filming herself? Was she
No,
like okay?
no, I didn't get like caught on video or anything, but it was just like, it was,
You said, "How about you use?" You'd be like, "Hey, I've been
I was
watching
like,
you
yo-
work out for a while."
no, she was directly in front of me. So instead of being like in view of her ass, I was like, yo, take this. I'll
You're
go
a
in front.
pervert. You trying to get her to move because her butt was out?
Negative. It's just being a good, like, I don't say hi to anyone at the gym, but if there's a dude that's at the gym that goes the same time as me,
Yeah.
and I'm there at 5 and it's real crowded, I'll be like, bro, I'm about to be done on this. Just calm. I hold it down like a jail yard.
For sure.
It's pure
Politics.
respect, the whole thing.
For sure.
Give him
And
a
then-
salute.
But what I'm trying to understand is that she
Rape
was,
them in the shower after my set.
she was in your line of vision doing split squats.
Didn't even start. She was trying to move the bench around. So I was like, dude,
I
like,
got
if
you.
you're fucking
I got
moving
you.
all around,
I'm
you take
sorry.
this, I'll get that.
Trying to
I thought you were
No big-
saying like almost like yoga class where like she
No.
was split squatting in front of
no,
you and
no,
you're
no.
like, yo, you can move so that you're not.
Nope, none of that.
Okay, that's
Just
how
being-
I took it. I'm
just
sorry.
being a good neighbor.
Yeah, literally
Be a
just
good
trying to
neighbor.
be a good
Yeah,
gym
like,
buddy.
yo, you take mine. You're good.
Yeah, they're all obsessed with themselves right now because they got those pants that go up their ass and like
Bro.
make them look like they have an ass.
It cups them. Yeah, the butt crack pants.
Seen
That's like
those.
wearing bulge shit.
Yeah.
I
Which
saw. Yeah.
I ain't against it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get one of those.
I
It's
might. I'm
kinda
getting hit
wild.
with those ads.
For real?
Bulge underwear.
bulge underwear?
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
buy
gonna
them
do it
right
now.
now.
Do it in Mexico. Wear a Speedo.
Wait, yeah.
The
where-
bulge underwear is coming out of the Speedo.
Just off to the side.
I try to get some credit. Remember,
Probably see your dick pressed against it.
yeah, my tiny dick would pop out of it.
What's in the bulge if his dick and balls are hanging out of the Speedo?
There's just a nut on each side.
The dick's coming up.
Yeah, Tuck. Obviously, you're hard at the wedding.
Dude, I sent you guys. Me and Tom and Billy have a porn sober group text, and I was just sending them. I was pumped. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, my shit. I sent a picture of Stegosaurus. I'm like, this is what my flaccid unit's looking like right now. 'Cause it's like
Nice.
it's just ready to go.
Yeah.
My brother Tom accused me of pink clouding. You know what pink clouding is?
I know. What is that?
When you're like the early days of sobriety and you're like, everything's so
Oh.
fucking sick.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Yeah, I even told my wife, I was like, we're laying in bed, and I was just like, bro, it's been fucking kind of like, it's been kind of nice lately.
Yeah,
She's like,
just
yeah,
not.
she's like, you're just like hard. I was like, no, I'm not. This is flaccid.
Yeah.
It was totally soft, but either whatever.
That, yeah.
She couldn't give it to me. She couldn't give it to me. That's my point.
Right. It's just not. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully.
It's like we're on this journey together, whether you like it or not.
It's true, and your size is increasing.
My size is for real. My flaccid. You
think
guys
we're
try
going
to
through
say
another Renaissance?
this is yeah.
no
I would
way.
say I'm going through a flaccid renaissance.
There's no way.
What are you talking about?
It's
I
good.
don't think you are.
What are you talking about, dude? I'm not spent. I'm charged. But this is like a living organism now, where it's sensing.
Yeah.
It's like how octopuses have like their arms have different brains. It's a live. My thing
I
is
want
like,
blood work.
what are you talking about?
I want blood work.
Blood work. What would the blood work show about my flaccid state?
T.
My T's all time high.
I want to know about your balls. You haven't been talking about them at all.
I just squeezed them before
Yeah,
you
talk
came.
about your balls a little bit.
They're fucking robin's eggs, bro.
Yeah, we were talking before.
Oh,
you got here.
true. You were here, but
were
when he
here, we
wasn't
were talking
talking,
about
when he
the
was
cherries.
talking about his balls,
Squeezing
yeah.
my balls right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, I'll show
fucking
you
know
one on the
balls.
podium. You see right through it.
They're
my
just
bad.
grapes.
grapes.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
Not like GMO ones, just like fucking organic grapes.
Not-
Mine are a little
not Gates
GMO. I
Foundation
think mine are Bezos. I got Bezos Whole Foods
Did you
grapes.
talk about fucking drop the coffee?
No,
Oh God.
I'm still getting over it.
When I heard a 24 ouncer,
It was like a large. It was like a clown coffee. It was like it was like a tall, silly coffee.
it was like a guy about to retire from his job after 40 years coffee.
Might as well have
This
been
is
a big
24.
gulp. It's fucking crazy.
We were at the airport, and I was carrying big coffee, and
French style.
I was carrying a French style. I was
Over the
American
top.
size French grip,
French grip.
Crazy.
and
24 ounce.
I hadn't taken a sip yet, and I dropped it in front of all the people that were about to board our
I
flight.
just saw him too. I was like, yo, Blizz. And we
Yeah.
started bullshitting. He was holding his coffee like this and just went poof right on the ground.
On this trip?
Yeah.
this morning. It was a few hours ago.
Yeah. It was
Right
funny.
before we got on the plane.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And how big was the splash zone if you had to measure it?
3 feet away from me.
so
away
much.
from me.
I don't know how. Yeah, it was miraculous. It didn't get you.
I went the other way.
Oh no.
There's some dudes like,
Yeah, it got on a guy. It got on like a businessman, like who was like traveling for. He was like in like
he was in
Lululemon
shorts.
shit. Yeah, he was in shorts.
leisure wear. So
Oh, it
you
was
are,
like leisure.
yeah.
It's like golf clothes. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. No one really cared.
The one guy was a baby, you said.
It was an
Apparently, I
old
didn't
man.
hear this.
Old boomer.
I would have
yeah.
spazzed, bro.
I just laughed.
know.
Wait, did it like potentially burn anybody that it
Negative.
fell on? Okay.
No, I don't think it burned anyone.
Did you get splashed?
I got some on my foot.
Yeah, you did. You got some on the new sneaks.
I got some on the new sneakers.
Oh no.
Shout out Mike. My friend Mike these didn't fit him. He gave me a pair of shoes.
Nice.
I got coffee on them.
First
You
time you wear
dropped
them, you
24 ounces of coffee.
pour
on.
24 ounces of hot coffee in your foot.
24 ounces. That'd be funny. Yeah, if it was like so hot. The guy was like,
That happened to me a Wawa before.
what a guy.
I champed it. The lady, I had a 24-ounce coffee and a 1.5 liter bottle of water going to work in the morning. She handed me the bottle of water and just spilled the coffee and like hit my
It got on
pants.
you?
And it was like burning into my pants on my thigh. I like, had to go like this so
Oh
it
my
didn't
God.
fucking burn me. That was
Yeah.
didn't so. Not
I
a blue collar lottery kind of guy.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I had an embarrassing moment. Excuse me. I brought my kids into a bathroom. We're at like a park, and I was like, "Fuck." There's like a bottle shop kind of place near the park we were at. So like, we'll go in here, and I told the guy, I'm like, "Yo, we're gonna buy something. I gotta let these guys use the bathroom." I had 2 kids in the bathroom, and then while one of them was peeing, my sunglasses fell off my head, almost went in the toilet, and
my
I
God.
I think one of them might have been pooping. I forget. And I like caught them, but while they were falling, I went, "Ah, fuck!" I just screamed in the bathroom with 2 little kids, and then like walked out, just take it, dude. Just eat it. I've been getting good at just like swallowing it when there's just like a horrible, like kind of embarrassing thing. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's over now. I screamed like a freak in the
It's true.
bathroom. Ah, fuck! Like literally that loud. I just walked out with my 2 toddlers. I was like, I'm gonna take a bottle of wine.
Yeah, put my hat back on and go get a croissant, I guess.
I'm going to go drink this bottle of wine in the park with my kids.
I mean, what a terrifying. People like. Did you see the video? The prank dude who's like, I'm just gonna go into different
Yes.
public restrooms
Scream?
and scream violently. People like scared. They like
a
go,
huge
they like
follow,
leave.
yeah.
They like get their kids and they leave.
You see the guy who goes into like a Target and then there's 4 of them and they all go to different corners of the store and they go, "Help, fucking help me right now!" And then the guy will come over to them and they'll be
Fucking
like, "Did you hear that?" And then the guy will be like,
dickheads.
"It was you." And they're like, "It wasn't me." And then someone from the other end of the store
Oh
like,
my
"Ah,
god!
fucking help!"
It's so
And the
mean.
dude who did it originally will follow him around like, "We gotta find this fucking guy." It's so fucking.
They have one that gets people in the bathroom now. Where like there'll be a dude shitting in the bathroom and then they'll go, "Yo, my friend's locked in the toilet stall." And like dudes will peek their head underneath and be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?"
These are some pretty good innocent pranks, honestly. These are seeing somebody while they shit upside down is a pretty good innocent prank.
There's like every now and again, one of the old employees like fully crashed out on this guy and like
Yeah.
kind of came at him. Because one at the end, there was a guy at like I think it was like Home Depot hiding in a trash can, and he would just lift the lid and go, "Help!" Shut it. They finally found him. In there. They finally found him in there, and his friend was in on it. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing in that trash can?" And the guy was like, "Get the fuck out of here right now!" There's like there'll be
They,
like
like,
4
killed the
people in
guy.
the store.
Yeah.
4 people following them around.
Well, I hope that replaces the pedophile hunters. These guys are a lot more entertaining.
Yeah, the dudes who trick retards.
Yeah, dude.
That was just
time
trying to
we
make
got
a
'em.
friend, their first friend in life.
Yeah, the pedophile hunting shit is like kind of evil, man. I mean, it's like, yeah, obviously get them. But
Of course, the right message, but it's like, how about a little bit of background check on this person? And can you show the audience any kind of proof? They're just in the fucking Walmart beating the shit out of these people from the jump. And it's like, we don't
That is
even know what
kinda-
this guy did. Show us the messages. at
yeah,
least.
have them popping up in bubbles with every punch. or something.
Yeah. And that's for when you said, "Are you really 13? I don't want to get fooled again."
or just edit some, drop some of those Fs, man. It's like sometimes they gotta be like, shit, don't put that one out. Just
Right.
all right,
True.
we'll burn this app.
Gotta release net this week.
We'll record
Yeah.
some shit.
That
for the-
retard we
yeah.
got for the 5th time.
We'll record some shit for the Liquid Death ad next week. We don't have to put this one out. Like a one-legged Indian midget we're beating the fuck out of in the parking lot.
It's true. Yeah.
They definitely got to get those guys. I like the fact that they're catching these pedophiles
Yeah.
online. Did you see the thing where they said there's like what?
Yeah, they just.
Yeah, they just get their ass beat
They're
and,
like- yeah,
and
they like-
publicly humiliated
they're like,
with
"All
no
right."
proof
Yeah,
of what they
You think
did.
they probably just refine their.
There is a perfect
Well, that's
episode, though.
I
That
heard.
dude, Alex Rosen, got a guy. He's like, "Hey, you guys caught me. The cops are coming." All right. He just walks inside and you hear, done.
Oh wait,
my
is that
God.
from the real Dateline show?
No. This is the
This
dude,
is,
I Fight for Kids. He, like,
Okay.
catches all these fucking people.
Wait, so you're saying there was another Goonicide?
No, well, that's not a Goonicide, dude. That
Who's that
is,
junior?
that's something way beyond.
Yeah. I mean, it's technically a Goonicide.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My
if you
theory
consider
now-
jerking at the kids gooning.
It's good. Here's my thing. If you watch porn,
I don't want to
alienate.
That's like beyond.
I
porn.
think it is gooning though. It's diabolical. My thing is if you watch porn, I'm not trying to like alienate people or just act like I'm holier than thou because I'm not. Obviously, I'm in recovery myself.
regular-
Even Jesus dropped the cross 3
Exactly, bro. Dude, if you're gooning to porn, you're that much closer to a pedophile in terms of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. It's like if you're watching pornography, I'm not saying you're a pedophile if you watch pornography, but you're closer to being a pedophile than someone who doesn't watch porn.
Yeah, I mean,
It's true.
This is like, it's like a nice thesis.
there's some people that are just trying to blow off some
you
steam.
can like
You know?
expound on this. This could be like a next grad school thing.
Yeah, gooning's the gooning continuum.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm holier than thou. Don't misinterpret
I hear
me.
It sounds like the name of an arcade.
The Goon Continuum.
The Goon Continuum.
That's kind of how I like thought about that the other day walking my dogs. I was like, damn, dude, it's like
I mean, if you're on the internet, you're that much closer. To pedophiles.
the thing goes, is continuums are infinite. So
I hear you,
obviously,
yeah. It's a spectrum.
it's a spectrum. It goes everywhere, and it gets vague and subtle. But it's like if you are gooning, you're closer than I'm saying than someone who's not. That's all
It's
I'm saying.
crazy they try
Yeah.
to put that
Just
on
the thoughts
priests.
that help me. It keeps me off the
No,
job.
they don't have sex. That's why they fuck kids. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're just surrounded by kids. That's where a pedophile would go.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with abstaining from sex.
because they don't have a wife. It's like no, there's a lot of guys with wives that fuck
Yeah.
kids too. It's
Yeah, they actually found the perfect
Plenty of
place
adults at church
where they have a
that you can
changing room with
seduce.
children
yeah,
and they wear fucking robes, dude. Were you ever altar boy?
I sure was, yeah.
Blizz? Matt, obviously.
You guys
Not
may-
me.
Well, I was a left candle bearer. I was a cross. I carried the cross a couple times. I
Well,
wasn't.
you didn't
pretty
switch
much
it up.
I did, but I didn't have what it took to be a cross bearer.
Did you
I knew it.
ring the bells?
You best believe it.
Yeah, okay.
I rang the
I
bells.
was always so jealous.
Dude, ringing the bells. One time they caught my robes at 7 a.m. mass. I went to walk away and it was just like had the place lit. Dude.
Yeah, headbanger.
It was gothic. I had it gothic in there. But yeah, I always wanted to ring the bells. That was my shit. Just
yeah.
timing it right, just so. Fucking.
You should like have honestly, you have your opener do that like 40 minutes into your set. Just all corners of the stage.
There's some incense coming in from the side too.
Yeah.
Did you Boy Scout?
I did like Cub Scouts for 1 year.
Downhill
and-
derby shit or whatever?
Yeah,
like the
that was
box
not
car
my
derby?
jam.
Yeah.
And we went like on one camping trip, and I think I made my dad take me to
Never
a
did
hotel.
Cub Scouts. I was jealous of the downhill, the boxcar thing. That was
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, I was never Cub Scouts. From a young age, I just was like, I don't know, something about it made me feel weird, bro.
Well, you had heard the news about the pedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe it was my
You just
intuition.
sense it.
My intuition, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Spidey sense.
Starseed, I'm a starseed. But no, I just for some reason I went with my uncle to buy. My 2 cousins were getting their fucking outfits, and I was just like, dude, this is fucking lame, man.
The
Not doing
uniforms, yeah, I was not.
Yeah, I wasn't a big uniform
I don't
guy.
think-
You had to go to like an I. Goldberg too or something
Yes,
to get
literally went to the I Goldberg on
Yeah.
202.
And they had the whole section. And it's like, I kind of like that part. It was like, oh, I pick out the bandana that I need. My mommy's going to sew on my little patches. I have my little
sounds nice.
beads hanging from my. I don't think I got a single patch or,
Did you get a patch?
whatever.
Did you make it to Weeblos? They were called the Weeblos.
I think I did 2 years, and I think I was Weeblo 1 year, Cub Scout the other year.
That's crazy.
Weeblos crazy.
I can't believe it.
I only know like 2 Eagle. I know more Navy SEALs than I do Eagle Scouts.
Uncle Jackson.
I definitely
Eagle
know
Scout.
one Eagle Scout.
Our Uncle Jackson Eagle Scout. He took me. I got in the van. He was like, I was an Eagle Scout, man. You know, it's important. Boy Scouts. Our uncle's an Eagle Scout.
The guy who called you at Home Depot?
No, that's Mama
no,
Joe.
no,
Mama
Joe.
Joe. That's Mama Joe.
An Eagle Scout ain't nothing but a Boy Scout that didn't get touched by
Yeah.
a troop.
Yeah.
Made it all the way through.
Flawless
Yeah.
victory.
Super Saiyan.
That's how you
Super Saiyan
become the
Boy
Eagle Scout. That's how you get your Eagle Scout badge. A grown man tries to mount you from behind. If you can get out of it, they're like, all right, bro, you're in charge.
Yeah.
now, I guess. Fucking-
So this patch.
Fly
on
like
you.
an
You
eagle
got
now.
the juice. Yeah,
So
you
the
got
Punisher patch on your uniform.
you
Yeah.
got the juice now.
I'm starting to not believe any of that shit.
What?
Like that Spartans fucked each other and like they used to fuck boys in
Ancient Greece, they did. No, they
I
they're
just
on
literally
record.
like why?
Because they thought it was cool.
Naturally,
And
it's
they
not.
didn't. Hold on, they didn't fuck the. It was like kind of you had to like.
Dude, I
fill-
think that's bullshit.
why
Why would it be like? Why would it for a little while we fuck dudes?
they didn't. Well, here's the
Like
thing.
you come out of the womb, bro, and
No,
you're
dude.
fucking. You know what you want.
You're thinking about it. Here's the thing.
You're not gonna like dude, like the porn and the shit they got going on, the demoralization they have now, and we're still not fucking that many dudes. What the hell they
got?
got?
Dudes getting fucked right now.
Not that many.
What are you talking about?
Percentage wise, like of the population. It's not. Was Greece
Also,
higher? Because
We
it
don't
was
know
cool.
how big the down low is,
Numbers
brother.
just spiked.
Yeah,
We don't know how
It's
big
June
that
3rd.
is.
Numbers just spiked. It's June 3rd.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, check the graph.
Happy Pride,
Check the graph, Treon.
Allied.
Dude, no, dude. Apparently, there's like vase paintings. It was like it wasn't. You didn't fuck the boy. It was unseemly.
Imagine, but that was a joke. One dude's like, "Yeah, how about two dudes fucking each other?"
Could you imagine if they did it like that?
Yeah, give my neighbor a new present.
You
the
could be
only
the
one
new
that
alternative.
lasted.
You could be the new alternative historian. That'd be
I don't know,
good.
I just, like-
no. I think it was just really funny.
What the fuck does
You had a
nation-
boy like if I was I'm gonna be 40 next year, so I would get like a 16-year-old. My job would be to that's just ancient Greece. You would give them all your knowledge. That was the main thing.
Yeah,
You guys would just fuck around every now and again.
that's it, like
if you
who-
fucked him, if you fucked him, people would be like, "You're being kind of a pig, dude."
Yeah, dude, I really don't think that happened.
It did. It was it was called pederasty. They like wrote all about it. It was pederasty, dude. Like Plato and Socrates wrote about this shit.
I
It was
don't know.
it was called boy love.
But even that, it's like, did they? It's like
Yeah,
Plato.
dude. Why would
It's
these
at the
guys?
end of the paper, Plato.
Because there was like a thing. It was a thing they had to grapple with because
It
everyone
could have
felt.
just been dudes trying to completely ruin Greece. Like, no, they were all gay. That would have killed back then. You got that whole country, they fuck little kids.
Yeah, but you're thinking about it like, dude, like you got these guys that are on like legendary nofaps wrestling, talking about outer space,
Yeah.
and they would just get hard and be like, "What should I do with this erection?" And they would have like a Socratic dialogue about it, and then they'd be like, "What if this young boy was to jerk me off?"
It's just not how you're wired, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it because it's like everything.
You weren't there, bro.
I know. I know.
Well, neither of you were actually.
I just get confused because like every fucking thing here is like, actually they were fucking each other.
They weren't fucking. You didn't fuck your boy. Fucking your boy was kind of like unseemly, but you'd be there at like the symposium. You guys would be buzzing on wine. That's a clue. You'd be buzzing on wine. You'd be just like jacked up reciting old poetry, and it'd be like you would test your boy. You'd be like, "Yo, spit out fucking."
When did
geometry
alcohol
facts."
really get big?
Way back when alcohol?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe that I could see that maybe where it's like everyone started getting drunk. It's like I have no fucking clue what the fuck's
Yeah.
going on. We're just all fucking
They all
each
have
other.
long hair.
It was all White Lotus season 3.
Yeah. Introduction to alcohol, I could see it happening.
I mean, it's a strong thesis to be like they were just fucking around, but I'm pretty sure it's very well documented. Like multiple.
I know. I just like it's just I feel something's fishy with that.
It's a letdown for sure.
It's not even a letdown. It's just like why the
Yeah.
fuck would that happen just in Greece?
I think it happened probably. No,
I feel like they
there's
just had
tribes
better,
in
like-
Papua New Guinea where like
Yeah, they probably
same
had better
thing.
journals and like record
I'm
keeping.
not here to speak on the black culture.
They were just like back then. It would be like these things are kind of like girls, and you would fuck them,
Yeah.
or they would suck you after you filled them with knowledge.
That's
I mean,
why-
it's a mystery of history for sure.
I hear you. It's just very weird that everything for some reason, not to get political and pride, but it has to be gay. So you know, Spartans that conquered everything, they actually loved each other and fucked. Like, why couldn't they just
Oh,
been
you think
warriors
this is
who
gay
like?
propaganda?
I don't know. That's what I'm just saying. Like,
Didn't they fuck each other though?
that's what I'm saying.
think
Did they?
Yeah, it was like the Navy.
Everyone
Same
says
thing.
it. Yeah, it's like, dude,
No,
no one is better than others. Like, yeah, they're gay.
Prison.
Yeah, I
People
still think
fuck each
Andre
other
did
in
it.
prison, right?
What?
People fuck each other in prison.
Gay guys. Dude, you could put me in prison for the rest of my life. I'm gonna fucking jerk off.
You could, dude. You say that right now. You're not in prison. You're not in prison for the rest of
You
your life.
haven't, you haven't
I have
experienced
a-
the thrill of knocking a man out of prison and seeing his ass arched in the air.
I think it's a whodunit. I think they get raped and they're like, I'm not gay, you're gay. And they rape someone else and hurt people type of thing.
No, dude. You're talking. So if you're a Spartan soldier, that's all you ever did. You didn't like get to go home in October and see your family. You were just walking across the desert for your entire life, cutting people's heads off,
Yeah.
and you would fuck the soldiers around you.
Damn.
They got paid in salt. That was their fucking paycheck. And they
Salt's worth more than fucking the fiat we got
I heard
going
that,
on
bro.
now.
We can agree on that at least. But no, I don't think it's that crazy that those guys fucked each other.
I think it is.
No, dude,
It's in your fucking nature to want to procreate with a woman.
obviously, but it's also like, dude, if you're like gone on a 6-year voyage across like, you know,
No chicks, dude? Was it a sausage fest around the entire world?
but like, dude, if you had to walk, I mean, are you talking about? Are you talking
Every
about
pussy in the new villages is on the table. They can fuck whoever they want. Why would they fuck their
They
boys?
did. They
I'm
did
sure.
do
That's what I'm
that.
saying. Why would they fuck their boys if it's like, dude, whenever we go to villages, we fuck all of them?
It's probably like.
Why would you want to pig out even more on?
Well,
dudes?
hold on.
Yeah, it's probably like they had just fucked a boy and they got to a new village and they're like,
Finally.
oh fuck, I'm full now.
It's like when you beat off when you're married. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
now she wants to have sex. Great.
Yeah, of course. I
But,
guess.
I mean, I don't know about that anymore. But
Yeah, true.
but dude, no, I don't know. I mean,
I'm not pissed about it. I'm just like, it's weird.
you see me in your feelings about it.
I
I'm
like
not
this
in my
angle
feelings.
though.
It's just confusing
When you
that
have
like
a-
everything has to somewhat be gay, and it's like, you know, Abe Lincoln
it's-
was actually gay.
I don't know.
They
why.
said that.
I heard that. And I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Oh, so that one.
I don't know why.
That's
I know,
what I'm saying.
He
Like,
could have been gay. I heard he
all of
slept,
this
I heard he
shit is like,
slept in
what
bed.
the
Didn't he
fuck?
sleep in his bed with like a dude?
No clue.
He wrote
Wasn't
about it in
there.
his diary. But I think back then that was just
Do you
like,
know how easy it would be to forge a fucking 200-year-old diary?
okay, but why would there be this massive conspiracy to make history gay?
Demoralization.
Of what?
You can't be proud of
I'm
being a
proud as
spider
hell.
or something because you're like, oh, actually, they all fucked each other.
Yeah, I think that's, but
Your culture sucked.
didn't suck.
Why is being gay demoralizing?
Relax, dude. She's not watching, dude. Relax.
I don't think it's demoralizing. I think
It always.
I think
I
dudes
think if
just
you
get-
have
dudes are
great
getting rowdy.
pride in your fucking country and shit, they're actually they're fucking each other and doing debaucherous things, and you like value the way of the Spartan, that probably makes you.
You can
know,
value the way of the Spartan without. It doesn't mean you're gay if you
Just
value
weird.
the Spartan.
just weird is all I'm saying.
Dude, I think when you had dudes together without women throughout history, there was dudes who were fucking dudes.
Just like all the sweet shit, it's like they're gay, and then just confusing. No, I'm not gonna get political.
dude, my thing is, you have this in prison. People are fucking each other in prison. So naturally, if you had a bunch of men together who were probably
there's
slated
gay
to be,
guys in prison. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't, like there's rapists in prison. Yes, that'll probably impose their will on another man and rape them. That sucks. But I don't think dudes are just saying fuck it. Like if a guy's like, oh, I was in prison for 5 years, thought I
Okay,
was going to
that's
do
different.
life, then I fucked this dude, and then I got out like next year.
I think, dude, I'm talking about you never catch an F, let alone the L. The life sentence, dude. You got the life sentence under your belt, or you got 25 years.
Why wouldn't
And
you
you
turn
see
to
some
vril?
sweet boy pussy coming in.
Turn to what?
Vril.
What's real?
Getting your energy back in you. Why'd you want to waste it on
These
a
aren't the
man?
most sophisticated dudes kicking around.
I hear you.
If you like shoot somebody robbing a Burger King, you're not going to be like, let me channel my
have you ever
Kundalini.
fucked with? Like, have you ever like legit fucked with like dumb dudes that they hate gay shit?
Yeah,
They
obviously.
don't play around. They're not like, oh, you know what?
They don't fuck around until they go to jail. I've talked to some laborers before. They're like, what do you know about that boy pussy? So, and it's like,
Yeah, like every once in a while, there's just like weird dudes just like in the cut that are just like, they're like, fuck it. Like
I
I'll,
remember, dude,
I'll
we were
play.
working. I don't know if you were there, but we were dad. We had this old laborer. He was the funniest dude in the world. And he would talk about, he'd be like, man, you talking about that boy pussy, you go to prison for 10 years. Like, and one time, like, there was just like,
Well, he was still talking about boy pussy when they got out,
got-
so that is a clue.
yeah, well, dude, he got
He
out.
couldn't forget about it.
It was the fucking funniest thing. My dad, there was like the owner of this giant company. The dude's like a gazillionaire. And he had a little like young son. The kid must have been maybe 5. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And he was on, my dad, he loved the machine. So my dad was like, yeah, hop up in the excavator. And it was like letting him hit the buttons. And he goes, I didn't know your daddy liked that boy pussy. I was like,
my
yo, bro, chill, dude.
Yo,
Chill.
dude.
He is on his mind.
I mean,
you think that guy's gay? You know what I'm talking about.
who?
Remember?
Very vaguely. But like that's like me hearing the Jewish turtleneck thing. It's like that dude might have just heard the word boy pussy and saw the perfect time to use it. Was we know about boy pussy? Like, that could have happened.
I think I caught him in a 1,000-yard stare and I said, hey, mister, what are you up to?
I don't know. I'm, chicken and the egg situation.
I remember that dude. Never mind, whatever. But
That guy.
I hear what you're saying, and I am sympathetic to your plight. But I do think dudes fucked each other back in antiquity.
Can't speak on it.
You
I
have
guess,
to-
yeah, I
who's
guess
that-
we'll never know. But
Who's that one?
It's just weird that everyone's like, yeah, dude, come on. Obviously they did. And it's like, why is that
think-
obvious?
yeah, I mean, I think
You're saying
Hold on, first
no
of
one
all-
had gay sex.
No. I'm not saying anything. I'm just
It
saying
just
like,
wasn't
why?
as common.
Are you
as
trying to be the
people
most
say.
hetero guy in the world?
No, not at all.
Because I think
I'm an
I still
ally.
think I might be.
You might be. You got me beat right now. You have kids. So,
Sure, I got proof.
got a point.
got proof.
Yeah, 3500 06 diesel pickup truck. So that's some points right there.
That's
you know what
straight. That's straight as hell. That's straight as hell.
Damn.
I mean? No, I don't believe that.
I
prison
do hear what you're saying, but I'm pretty sure it's well documented.
That prison shit, I think it's almost like priests going to the church because there's tons of kids around. Like, if you were gay and bad, and they're like, dude, we're going to lock you up with nothing but fucking dudes all day long,
Yeah.
you'd be like,
I mean, it's definitely a plus. If you're
who
a
do I
gay
have
criminal.
to kill?
Obviously, if it's
Put
gay.
me in. If you locked me with just nothing but chicks
Yeah.
and like prisoners are like all jacked and
if you're
shit.
really gay, would you want to wear an orange uniform for the rest of your life?
Minimalism.
Again, dude, you're too stoic. You're projecting stoicism on everybody.
No, I'm not at all. It's just, I think there might just be a lot of bad gay people that like to go to prison. You know what I mean?
That's gotta be
Probably.
such a come up to be gay and then be
What
like,
would
you're
you
going
do?
to federal prison. What would I do?
If there was like the girl equivalent to that, and you could get there for free, and they would feed you, and you had sleepovers with the chicks every day.
Yeah, but dude, it's not like that. But you're talking about what? But you're talking about like
No, I get it.
These guys
yeah.
get like violently raped.
I know, dude.
It's not going to
They're
be
not.
like.
They're not caring lovers, but you know.
I watched a documentary about. You got to watch a documentary.
Bet you did.
Bro. I've been respectful this whole time. Dude,
I'll sit down, then stand up, and then walk off.
let me take off my fake microphone. Dude, no, I watched a documentary about this, and it's a status thing in prison. If you got a lot of boys under you, that's like a thing, and you can
Damn.
like barter your boys.
Hella Persian.
It's very Persian.
Like ancient Persian.
Very Arabic. yes.
Xerxes.
Very
No, dude,
warlord.
the doc. Tom put me onto it. It's a sick doc.
What's it called?
What's it? Yeah, what's it? Because it sounds.
Crash out.
Mayor's walking off.
There's gotta go beat it.
It's called. I gotta. I'll put it in the show notes. But it's I forget the name of it. But it's like it's an old documentary about like a Arkansas prison in the '90s, and they talk all about it. How like you just go in there. A lot of dudes get spun out on drugs. That's the thing.
I mean,
you
this
gotta
isn't
work
t-
off your drug debts, and then you
Oh
can
my
like
God, sounds
you
like
find
hell.
some sweet boys come in. You get them hooked on the junk, or if they're already hooked on the junk, you get them in debt, and you're like.
Oh my god.
Come through and pack them out, and then it's just like that's just your girlfriend. That's your girlfriend in prison.
I mean, this
And then,
vibe.
but you get taken care of. You get treated good.
This vibe is completely on me, though. I'm going off the magnesium glycinate, so I could give a fuck less right now.
How many
sounds-
mgs you on right now?
325.
Whoa.
Man, I think I could go to sleep.
Whatever magnesium. Is this like a generic magnesium?
Glycinate or biglycinate?
Glycinate.
That'll still cross the blood-brain barrier.
Just some Glyce Mag.
Dude, you guys take magnesium before sleep?
Yep.
No, man.
It's
Every once in a while.
It's so nice.
Well, you do?
Yeah.
If I can't
Do you
sleep,
understand what these guys talk about?
Just magnesium, the other stuff.
Magnesium's
Do you
good.
take citrate? Because
No.
you're giving me noob vibes. So you might be taking citrate. I take magnesium breakthrough, 7 different kinds of magnesium.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
What do you mean it's ridiculous?
That's just ridiculous.
Why?
I think it gets snake oily after a while.
After 5 types of magnesium, it's
Yeah.
like, do I really need 2 more types?
Citrate's
Like,
good
are
for
you
your
going
bones.
to the fucking Olympics?
Hey man, I was sprinting the track. My mile time's down
Better
to
man.
8:11.
You got the
man.
Under Armour shoes on.
Better
Yo,
man.
bro, project.
Focus.
These things are still smoking from yesterday, dude.
The
Would
NFL
you-
I ran
blitz.
100 yesterday. Guess what my 100 time was? 100-meter dash.
100-meter dash, 15-1.
14 seconds, bro. Embarrassing.
What's up?
Flat, yeah.
Damn,
or something
that's
like
pretty
that. It was
good.
like 14.
Yeah, it is
1,
good.
14:01.
Points, they matter. in
Yeah, it's 14.
track.
I ran the 200. 200 was.
The difference between a 15 and a 14 is insane.
It's tough. I ran, dude. It's further than you remember.
I remember.
Yeah.
I did a
sprinting.
200 yesterday. I did my 200 time. I did 100, and then I
200's a
tried to do a 400, and I gassed. I was like, bro,
Yeah,
I'm done.
You're like that
400
dude.
just one around or four times around?
200's
200's what?
half.
200's half. A mile's 4 laps. My mile time's 4 laps, 8 minutes, 11 seconds.
100 is just a straightaway
really
on one
good.
side, right?
Yep. Yeah. 8:11's not bad. That was
Yeah.
my best so far.
That's crazy.
I like little tests. As I get older, I'm going to try to keep somehow keeping it down. So see if I can compete just for myself.
Have to find a boy to pass this knowledge right on to.
Dude,
rape
you
him in the
keep coming
playground.
at me. You keep these ad hominems, dude.
But eventually there'll be like an AI that you can be like, it's not a boy.
Yeah.
An AI boy. Having a
Yes.
young, again, non-sexual,
A little Geppetto.
a little Geppetto.
Just be like, here, just record this information for me.
An AI agent. That'd be cool. And then shape them, yeah, and just train them. And
Yeah, like take a couple pictures for me.
I wouldn't, if I was back in ancient Greece, I would not have fucked my boy. I know that about myself.
Most people wouldn't. That's the only thing where it's just like, dude, how would it go to that, then go back to that?
But if you were born and you saw
it's just not
all your
adding
boys
up.
having
class
sex
was
your entire
crazy
life,
yesterday.
that might be different. If you saw people with a family and then they also go and fuck their boys.
You don't fuck your boys, dude. That was like crazy pig shit.
Well, no. Let's just say there's a little group of friends that go and they fuck men. But you also have your family at home. If that's what you grew up seeing, I feel like it wouldn't be that weird. But you're right about...
You're saying, we ain't ignorant, we just live here.
It was more like this. You had to instruct, back then it was like you'd had to instruct them on the art of war, geometry, political matters. And you'd be like,
the nuts.
now we're doing sex ed.
Blow
It was just
jobs.
sex ed. And you'd be like, bro, this stuff's called cum.
And I love the way it tastes.
Great. We used to chop people's heads off in villages and eat their fucking children. I was reading about the Spanish. They used to go into towns and chop ladies' tits off.
Whoa.
They would go into a town and be
As
like,
like a souvenir.
yeah, before gift shops. Were No, they would just go in and be like, bro, we're not fucking around. Stop this shit. And they would go in and be like, whoosh.
It's evil.
There was Spanish guys that they were like basically medieval Christians.
Yeah.
And they would defect from it because there was like the Spanish land hungry warlords, and then there would be like friars who had just like chilling doing their thing in the monastery, and they would come out and they would see the warlords would just have like 19 Indian slave wives. Whoa. Apparently the Franciscan friars were the ones. They would just go through, and the friars came by, and they're like, "Bro, you guys are pagan," and they're like, "Fuck you guys! You guys just want to rule these guys."
I know, it's like you get a taste of the lifestyle, like on the seas.
They were in the jungle, dude. They were living in
in the
the
jungle or
Mayan
whatever.
ruins, and they would just be like,
like,
"I own Peru."
Like Apocalypto, is that what
Yeah,
that
dude,
is?
yeah.
Apocalypto.
Yeah,
I'm a
it was
But no,
wild.
Apocalypse Now.
rock star.
What's the one where
lifestyle.
fucking Marlon Brando shaves his head?
That's Apocalypse. That's
Apocalypse.
now.
Apocalypto was when the dude was running. the
Apocalypse
Jaguar
Now
Ball.
is sick. Where
That was
Marlon
Mel
Brando's
Gibson's-
just in the woods with his fucking head shaved, little like Asian slaves.
Really? I didn't know that.
Apocalypse Now, it's fucking sweet.
I never saw that.
I saw
Apocalypto is
That was
fucking
tight.
awesome.
It's Mel
Mel Gibson.
Gibson's Nike commercial. That was that dude was running the
Vivo
whole time.
barefoot commercial.
Yeah.
Dude, Passion. You ever look up how much money Passion of the Christ made?
How much?
Unreal. I don't know. I forget. But just look it up.
It's
It's a lot.
It
It's a
beat
lot.
Spider-Man. Beat Vinny Chase's Aquaman even.
Yep.
Vinny Chase did Aquaman?
That's
He was not.
In the television show, yeah.
Oh, Joe, yeah. no,
JC directed. Come on, man.
I was going to say, I was like, bro, that's crazy.
you know,
$12 million.
612 million?
whoa.
self-funded, motherfucker. No one's picking that up.
Whoa, so he's
Well, that's worldwide.
completely.
Yeah, it crushed worldwide.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah,
He's doing
I
the
mean,
sequel.
Jesus.
Wasn't the
Most
sequel
of the
supposed to come
world
out
is.
this Easter?
Comes out next year.
Next year.
I can't
He's
wait.
doing a sequel with Caviezel.
Yep.
He rise.
What? Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be apparently like this wild psychedelic.
Caviezel Jesus aged 20 years in 3 days. Is that what they're gonna
Have
say?
you ever heard a podcast of him?
What?
Him talking on a podcast?
I heard one of his voicemails.
What's he
Such
doing
a
now?
bro.
He's such a bro.
Like the way he talks is way too chill.
I never heard him.
Remember
No.
Cassidy
Oh, I
or
think
whatever
like
his
Gibson.
name-
I was like, he's pretty fired up.
No, Gibson.
I've heard one of
is-
his podcasts before.
He was actually the first viral podcaster.
Yeah. So Haley Joel Osment also just fucking lost it.
What'd he do?
Ski lift. He was wearing his helmet backwards and started calling everyone Jews and shit.
What?
He also
Yeah, he got kicked out of the lodge.
his
the altitude.
exterior
There's probably just a clip of your podcast. God damn it.
his outer layer was just a giant T-shirt over all of his warm clothes of the Yankees versus Dodgers World Series, and then he had a YouTube or a GoPro helmet on backwards, and he was trying to get on the ski lift, wasted drunk, without skis or a snowboard.
And he spazzed on the Jews?
I think at some point he did say
He
some
said
things
some
that he
unsavory
regrets.
things.
Honestly, did you ever miss a ski lift? I could see me losing it.
Yeah.
Just be like, these fucking Jews make me so fast.
They come around constantly. What do you mean?
Did you ever get like I went skiing when I was little, and I remember being like you like miss them or I've botched getting on them.
Well, no,
once.
he was not even
Yeah.
allowed to approach the seat because he was not wearing
Yeah.
skis
no gear.
or
He's gonna do his belly.
belly down.
and he was hammered.
He's a lodge goblin.
Yeah.
The child stars, man. There's nothing sadder than the
That's
child.
his
Yes.
first slip up though, and he's fucking in his mid-30s. That's pretty good, I think.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
He's hammered.
He's he's little
He's drunk.
Forrest
He freaked
Gump.
out. Freaked out.
Dude,
Wait, he was little Forrest Gump too?
Yeah.
I didn't know Haley Joe. I thought he was just I See Dead People.
Nah, that was his first jump off, dude. Little Forrest Gump.
What?
I see retarded people too.
I see the principal having sex with my mama. That scene used to get me riled.
I didn't watch it.
It hurt my tummy as a kid.
Why?
It got you horny?
Not horny, but
Hearing that kid hear his mom get fucked by his principal.
wasn't my mom. It wasn't mine.
Yes.
It was his mom.
Yeah.
I was living vicariously through Gump, I guess.
I was living through Gump. I was more Lieutenant Dan.
I've never seen the full movie.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, it's good, man.
I didn't know that fucking got AIDS, bro.
Jenny got AIDS, not
Jenny got
Forrest.
AIDS. Oh, he didn't give it to her?
Nah, Forrest and
Thought he
Jenny.
was bug Jason.
boys can't get STDs from girls.
Yeah, dude. Come on now. Nah, Forrest was
You
hetero
have
as
to
hell.
be gay.
The coolest thing was the smiley face logo. He invented that. Forrest Gump invented that.
The smiley face?
Wait.
Watch the movie, dude.
I got
He
it.
invented everything.
I just watched Snatch on the way here.
Did you really?
Snatches.
2 minutes.
Fired up?
2 minutes dickish.
That's crazy. So I was catching you post snatch energy, and you weren't fired. You were not fired up at all.
I told you I'm going off the magnesium glycinate.
Nah, that
Chill.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Too chill.
That's crazy. You watched Snatch, and you were just chilling.
I literally watched Snatch up until the very end, 8 minutes left, turned it off, and I was like, all right, I'll put my computer away.
Oh, because you had to land.
You're like, I get it.
I thought you just fucking raw dog. I thought you just
You can
pulled
do a
out
lap.
on Snatch. I'm like, Mo, you.
I did that to the last episode of Squid Games. Season 1, I just like, I get it.
I get it.
I'm
Yeah.
going to turn this off.
I watched season 2. It was all right.
I'm going to rewatch Hard Knocks.
I didn't watch either of those.
Squid Games is kind of
they-
sick, honestly.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, the first one was cool. I didn't watch the second one, but are they
Beast
gonna?
Games is where it's at. Fuck Squid
Yeah,
I would
Mr.
watch
Beast.
Beast.
I didn't see Beast Games.
Bro, you got to watch Beast
Is it
Games.
nice?
It's the best shit in the world.
Is
It's
it
on
really?
Amazon.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Shout out to the hood Mr. Beast filter on Instagram.
What's the hood Mr. Beast filter?
It's just like hood dudes in like parking lots, and they put a little facial cover, and it looks like Mr. Beast. And it's,
Yeah, I'm all about Mr. Beast. That's another one. A lot of people come down on Mr. Beast. It's like he just does that all for on YouTube by himself. It's like he's
Guy's
still
got no
giving,
liquid cash.
Still
Yeah.
giving fucking villages water. It's
yeah,
like
exactly right.
what a good. If you're like if you're saying like that's a purely egoic venture, it's like it's better than what you're doing. You're just trying to become fucking vice assistant manager at a fucking.
He's got to borrow money from his mommy to get married. He can't afford his own wedding because he's got no liquid cash.
Really?
He's putting all the money back into the channel.
Yeah, that's
He's
cool.
going to spend
Noble
$250 million on content this year, he said.
Damn.
Quarter bill.
He gives away too. Those people are usually his friends.
What? The
Money he gives away on YouTube.
He's like, what are you trying to say? He's like laundering it through his friends.
I'm not trying to say that.
Taylor, man, you're hot.
you want to put your fucking face on the camera and say that?
Honestly, even sicker. If he's somehow enriching himself
wish,
through all this
dude.
via his boys, king.
Yeah.
And he's slanging those chocolate. He gets paid off those chocolate bars. You can't tell me he's not enough money.
And the Beast Burgers.
Yeah, Beast
What's
Burgers.
Beast Burgers
Beast
all
Burgers
about?
major.
Just has a fucking you
It's
ever,
like a ghost kitchen
you ever
burger company.
look at the Ghost Kitchen shit?
Yeah, like
Dude,
the
it's
one
crazy.
on Broad Street by Gerard.
But like, have you ever heard where they'll just rename a thing and it's just Applebee's Kitchen?
Yes.
And they're just
They're making
chucking out
shit out of there.
burgers and samplers and stuff, but like
I can-
you'll think it's some like fucking cool restaurant, but it's just a ghost kitchen. For
I can
Applebee's.
sniff those ghost kitchens out from
Yeah.
a mile away.
Yeah.
It'll be like, fuck bread.
Yeah.
It's not a real place.
Yeah, let me Google Maps this, and it's like next to 3 other places called
Yeah.
Fuck Cheese, Fuck Pasta.
Boy pussy burgers.
I guess I'll try it.
I have a restaurant idea because there's a place near me called Jew Burgers.
Dude, it's
Jew
my
Boy
favorite
Burgers.
idea you've ever had.
No
What?
way.
There's a Jew Boy Burgers, and I went across the
That's
street.
what it's called.
Across the street, I'm gonna set up a place called Hitler's Hot Dogs.
I would talk to that guy and say,
it's
please
really
let me do this.
Yeah.
Just make
We
a
would-
truck.
It would
Just
be
do a
best
pop-up
for his
for a
business, dude.
weekend.
It would be huge for his business if
would
Jew
be
Burgers
insane.
It
became
would
surrounded
blow
by
up,
Hitler's
yeah.
Hot Dogs.
And then you'd get
Just make this SWAT sticker out of hot dogs.
You already, yeah. The mascot can be
It'd be a ghost
the
kitchen.
German Shepherd.
It'd be a ghost kitchen.
makes
I'd run it
Thai
out
food.
of the back. I'd run it out of the back of Jew Burgers.
You just got to set up like one of those marine things that, like, the Marines get the hot dog stands at the beach. Just go right across the street.
A Sabret's. There's hot dogs outside the aquarium.
Oh yeah, then it's mobile.
True.
And then it can,
for
then
parties and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably cheaper overhead too for this prank.
You can,
It would put Jew Boy Burgers on the map.
Yeah.
It would, yeah.
You
All
should
you have
ask
to do is,
him.
get a cart right in front of their place, like not even across the street. Just put it right on the sidewalk.
Get
in front of-
arrested. If I-
Hitler's hot dogs. Hitler's not a legal name though. If there's no SWAT stickers, you're good.
That's true. It would be. I'd be like, by the way, guys, this is not affiliated with Nazis.
Yeah, just David
I had a
Hitler.
my grandfather, my great grandfather was an Argentinian.
You should just hire a Mexican, like a full blown like Mexican immigrant, to just sit there and know English.
Yeah,
Hitler's hot
Craigslist,
dogs.
just like a guy on Fiverr.
Give him an SS uniform.
The hot dogs would be free, and you get a pamphlet with everyone.
Ill-fitting SS uniform on a Mexican.
It's just like Dickies, and then like just the cross drawn on the sleeve.
I'd pull it with a giant VW station wagon. Get old vintage.
Hitler's hot dogs would roll.
Hitler's hot dogs
So
would be
funny.
so sick.
When's the last time you crushed one?
A hot dog?
Yeah.
Not
Dog.
for the longest time. I don't like hot dogs, bro.
What is your favorite hot dog?
My favorite hot dog, honestly, I fuck with Shake Shack's hot dog big
What?
time.
I didn't know they made
Shake
them.
Shack.
Wawa's quarter pounder is still king to me.
You're a bit of a size
Too
queen.
thick of a too thick of a freaking glizzy to put in my mouth in public. Honestly,
Wait, so
if you're
wait,
doing
how
it at
thick are
home,
the
I
whatever.
haven't had one in the longest time, but this might be
That's
just
a bit Spartan of you, dude. Quarter pounder hot dog, bro.
Dude,
What do you
get
get
the
on that thing?
Big bacon dog.
nothing.
All
Big
right.
bacon dog's good as shit. They have the other roll. I haven't had it in a long ass time.
Quarter pounder is crazy, bro. How big's a quarter pounder?
Whatever. I don't know if it's quarter pounder, but it's like a dick.
Yeah, it's like something like this, dude.
You ever eat Franco's?
Can you put your hand around it?
Yeah, easily. Franco's Pizzeria.
Yes, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
they have mozzarella sticks that are like
Oh, yeah.
husky dicks.
I actually don't. This guy knows a lot about dog dicks.
Bro, they're
That's
good.
actually another
It's
good
so
name
funny.
for a hot dog place is Husky Dicks.
Mix me with all this historical gay shit. I need the biggest cylindrical meat I can find.
Every time I eat them, I think of Young Thug saying, "We're smoking on penis."
Yeah, no homo. Smoking on me.
Every time I see those mozzarella sticks, they're
I
fucking
stopped
good.
ordering them, dude. I love mozzarella sticks,
Yeah.
and those things are so fucking big. I had to stop getting them.
That's very.
They
it's-
were stopping you up.
You eat 5 of them. You eat 5 of them. You wake up the next day and you feel like you have like completely stopped your arteries.
Yes, yeah. They're chicken fingers though. They're all so gigantic.
Are
I don't
they?
know if you fuck with those. Yeah, they pound out fucking
Oh,
half
yeah.
cutlets and
Very good.
bread it.
Franco's
It's like
Pizzeria,
a
shout
You're
out.
like,
Franco's.
you're like
Shout out
sub boy for
Franco's.
the food. You can take anything.
Just throw it on the ground. I'll lick it
That
up.
is kind of cool though.
I actually did want to. That's true. I did want to.
That Glenn Greenwald is
I did. Yeah.
his 4th quarter pounder hot dog from Wawa.
I think I told you that my food review show where I just try new restaurants, but I always have a boner.
I didn't know.
Oh, I thought I told you about that. Yeah,
so
I just want to.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, just I'm trying this restaurant today. Just to rock hard.
sponsored by Blue Chew again.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Talk
start
to
on
the
that.
owner the whole time you're in the kitchen. Be like, so when did you learn how to cook? Your grandmother taught you the art of cooking, the love for the kitchen.
Yeah, chef.
no.
Well, what does he say? Chef.
Chef, I'll take that then. Give me that.
Yeah, you ask what's your Nona cook or some shit like that.
Yeah, what did your Nona cook?
He's so tapped in.
Oh, dude, it's great.
It's so awesome.
He's-
Studied
He stayed in space.
studied all the great people and learned from them.
You had an Audible account.
Yeah.
Wait, he
Online
does?
coaching.
Yeah, it's just online coaching racket's kind of tight.
It's just replaced like what was the pyramid scheme when you were in high school?
Cutco.
Were you Cutco?
What? Like were students doing it?
Like young kids would be like, "Oh fuck college, I'm gonna sell."
Oh yeah,
I don't know anybody that did that.
Yeah, we had
pretty small
Vima.
class.
It was
Yeah,
the
Vima
worst.
was the big
dude.
What do they
I
sell?
didn't have that.
Energy drink.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Never
And,
went
like-
to 7-Eleven stores or anything. It was all
No,
sold by.
douchebag BK Brachio. Who knows where he is now? Like he's a piece of shit. That's his name. I'll never forget it. I know all these kids from Garden Valley
Energy
that
drink
fucking
guy
did it,
name.
and they would all get BMWs like M3s, not realizing that there was like a 30 or not M3. It was like a 3 Series BMW, not realizing like that's as much as a Civic. It just has a BMW logo.
Yeah.
And they would argue with me constantly. Like, you have no idea, dude. College is a fucking scam. I'm making money. And they would call it like double frenzying and shit. It was just a huge pyramid scheme.
Damn, they were already on the grind side.
Oh, way
Didn't some of
beyond.
them make money off it though?
One kid did, and now
He studied under Deep Renzi. What was the guy's name?
BK
BK
Brachio.
BK
Brachio.
Brachio.
Yeah, this is BK Brachio. I have his fucking thing. Hold on. I have his audio. I've filmed it.
Do you while
Play the
you're
BK Brachio,
while you're
please.
pulling that up? Have you checked in on Wes Watson? Like,
Oh,
Going
what's
to
up with
jail,
him?
perhaps.
No, for what?
Wait, he is
Assault, brother.
No, I saw the tape. The guy got in his fucking face.
Yeah.
He's defending himself.
He's also a felon, but so you can't really like beat the fuck out of someone.
Some joker's making trans Wes Watson on Instagram. And it's just him with like a woman filter, and they just repurpose all his videos and put the pitch up of his voice.
Did you see his video when he was talking about how like everyone's obsessed with people are calling it's fucked up, but people are calling his wife saying she's trans. And he made it.
No.
He responds. He makes videos. He's like, "You
Yeah.
fucking weirdos! Why are you even thinking about that? I just like the hottest fucking chicks, and you guys are thinking about that shit." It's so
He does,
funny.
yeah. Him and Bezos should compare notes about like the hottest, like just the like chick 2.0.
True.
It is like plastic.
Upgrades.
Yeah, it's modded out chick.
Yeah, just getting totally modded.
Is Bezos' new babe modded out?
I think
Yo,
so.
She's pretty modded out.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
got,
I mean,
like-
if you're a billionaire and your chick's not modded,
Is
it's
she
kind of
very, very
embarrassing.
hot? You guys saying she's
Mod's not my kind of
It's- yeah, it's
aesthetic.
not.
honestly.
You wouldn't kick her out of bed.
Probably right.
Modded
Yeah.
out.
You might be brothers, but you got different taste in mods.
I would go more internal mod, like
Yeah, this was
Cyborg.
11 years ago. This
Oh,
isn't
oh,
the
Just
video.
kind of
Yeah,
like,
like-
arm never gets tired, iron neck and iron neck. My neck's tired. Like we can fix that right now.
This is shit.
Is that BK Radio?
Cashing on 4 global megatrends
That's him?
happening right now, all around you.
I guess he kind of
and
looks
at the
like.
same time, you're helping people
what I
become
expect.
Looks like a
healthier
Nick Kroll
and
character
happier.
from here.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
BK Breakio?
Yeah, he was a fucking scumbag.
How-
He just tricked
when
a
was that
bunch of
from?
11 years ago. Tricked a bunch of college kids into dropping out and fucking all of their friends over.
Yeah, that's fun.
And they're like, we got picked up by the Phoenix Suns. And then it kind of just all fell apart.
Wow.
I can't believe BK Breakio landed at the Suns.
Yeah, and a lot of them are into drop shipping now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't even,
So
what
it's
is
like-
that? I don't-
I see. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I would like
no.
an explanation of that.
You
as
would
well.
have to be on, no offense, fellas over there, it's a black hustle, but you have to be on a different planet to be able to like do it successfully because you have to buy a ton of shit and then
and just
sell
keep it in your garage. For,
I
or
did
that-
this with merch.
But like they do it with like they'll look up like best selling shirt on Etsy and then they'll make them and sell them and shit like that. It's like crazy shit,
That's not that crazy. That's just selling T-shirts.
kind of. But
That's
like,
kind
there's
of a
lot to
legitimate. You're
keep
running
up
an
on.
online store.
Yeah.
Are
Sure.
you also like finding
But they
like
also
a coupon on paper towels and then buying a bunch of those and then selling them on like
shit like
Amazon
that?
and shit?
I think I have no fucking clue. These do like
I always
it's a
hear about
different
that. I
type
don't
of
know what it
hustle.
That
But
shit
they act
freaks
like
me
they
out.
like got the secrets of the universe.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's buy low, sell high. That's business
Yeah.
101.
I hear you, but these guys act like it's the Akashic records. They've stumbled upon. I bought this for cheap, and I made $1 profit today.
Yeah, and it's
Those
like
guys,
a-
I see the bank accounts on Instagram making 20 grand a day. I'm almost signed up.
You can't fake those.
I mean, as a fun hobby during COVID, yeah, that was fine. But if I was still like going to Ross's and Marshalls to find like Nikes to sell for $5 profit on StockX,
yeah.
You know,
I would be in a bad place right now.
No, I know a
like-
guy who used to do this. There was a comedian back in the day in Philly who did a thing where he would, what the fuck was it? He would go into a Walmart and he somehow had access to like their inventory, what had sat for a long time, and he would be able to go there and negotiate and get that for like wholesale prices. And he could buy you anything you wanted. Damn. You know what I'm talking about?
Kind of.
It was Slaughter.
Oh, was it?
Whoa.
Slaughter had a hustle going.
He had
He'd be like, if you wanted a flat screen, he'd be like, I'll look it up. I'll get you the cheapest one possible. And he would go into
How the fuck
Walmarts.
did he-
He'd go into Walmarts and just be like, yo, guys, I know you have like a 40-inch Vizio back there. And he would just battle black teenagers and be like, I give my hands on that. And they'd be like, we don't have it. And he'd go, I know you have it. I know
won't
you.
back down.
He knew their inventory somehow.
You said it's just some secret app or some kind
I
of
don't know
website
what
he
the fuck
found.
it was, but
He might be an anonymous or something.
I don't know what.
Legion.
Yeah, it might be like a hacker.
But he could get you anything, any kind of electronic for way cheaper.
Whoa.
Because that was his
better
hustle.
at the internet than people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just was plugged in, dude. He might have had
pretty
A plus. He probably had the A plus blood, dude.
Yeah, sure.
True. Yeah, we bought seats off of a Israeli man in New York for the podcast studio, and that was crazy. They're like 700 of these real nice seats, and I fucked his world up. Dude, these are cheap. He's like, what do you mean they're cheap? Like they're really cheap. Like they're like way more expensive in PA. And he he wouldn't let it go the whole time I was talking to him. So I should raise the price. I should raise the price. Should I raise the price? And I was like, yeah, I mean, whatever. He's like, if they were 500, would you buy? I'm like, nope. Like, I'm gonna raise the price on the rest of them.
You drove to New York
Fucking
for those, right?
EMP'd them. Yeah.
You drove.
Is he wearing a turtleneck?
Yeah, Jewish child. No, he was free. He was free and
He was
very Israeli.
So he had a warehouse full of these nice chairs. You
like
found
a
them.
bank
Where'd you find them?
foreclosure marketplace.
Oh.
And then you went up. You drove to New York.
Saved $4,000.
Wait, but how many chairs did you buy?
5.
Okay.
They're
That's
expensive
sick. That's
chairs.
sick. That's sick.
I've
That's
been.
sick.
They're nice.
Yeah.
But you're saying you were dealing with an Israeli businessman, A plus transaction, and when he found it, once you kind of were like, can't believe you let him go for this cheap.
Yeah.
He was just like,
Seesaw motor
Oh,
functions.
man.
yeah. When you get crushed by a goy like that, it
Yeah,
doesn't
exactly.
feel good. That doesn't feel good.
You're winning.
Yeah.
He's just gonna ask every person now, where are you coming and how much are the chairs there?
Yeah, it was like near the JFK airport, like the swamps of the JFK airport.
Yeah, it probably killed him. He couldn't have locked you into a contract on that.
You had a Mexican there just spray painting like all the scuff marks and stuff.
Really?
Oh, reeked in there. Yeah, it smelled real bad, like spray paint.
Fuck.
But, that's like drop.
Your win. That's a big win.
That was a huge win. I go on marketplace and I don't take no for an answer. Just low ball all
you
day
really?
long. All day long.
Someone did that to Uncle Joe about some carpets. He was like, "Get the fuck out of my house." Guy came on some car. He was selling some carpets, and the guy came and
What you
tried
gonna do?
to.
Fight me?
Well, he just came out. It was just
You're on
like
property
no.
in
He was
Texas.
just like beat it, bro. Yeah, he was just. The guy.
No. I don't waste time. It's like I'll throw it out. Like you got a carpet for $600. No one's buying it. Yeah, what about $250?
Look, I don't think there's anything wrong with the low ball. I'm just saying
In person
if you
low
come
ball,
up-
that's crazy. I don't got the balls.
He tried to do. He came up. He
it's
said
tough.
yes. Came up and goes, "I'm gonna give you." And he goes, "How about you can get in your car and get the fuck out of here right now? Get the fuck off my property."
That's kryptonite to boomers. They're Israelis when it comes to winning. They don't want to pay full price for anything.
Wait.
It's all my dad talks about. The cars,
dude.
the money he spent on cars and how hard he's like, it's a 1999 Mercedes I got for $1,000.
He's got a sickness.
So, and I got antique tags, so it's even less insurance. Like,
That's
No,
true.
he'll- if-
Doesn't have to take it
So,
to the DMV
You
anymore.
can crush
either.
if you give my dad a deal. It's like he bought some picnic benches the other day. They're like bright. They're like neon blue. He goes, "This thing's worth $2,000. I got them for $400." He's like, and he'll be like,
Yeah.
"You should get one." I'm like, "I don't want one." He's
Hollywood?
Like, yeah, he looks at you. He's just like, "What? Like, you do not understand. Like, you
I know
need
you're
these
missing
benches."
out on this.
Is
Like,
he
I would
gonna
pay
flip
not
them?
to have those benches in my backyard. I don't want
Yeah,
them.
I'd play,
They're just gonna
like
stay
a
in the
junk guy.
backyard forever.
dude, he had 150 bikes in his basement at one point.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think one of you told me that. At some point.
It's just
So funny.
fucking, we would call him fiddle fucker. He would just fiddle fuck with them down the basement.
Did he ever fix one single thing?
Yeah, he
Oh,
would
yeah,
fix
he
them
fixed
all
them all.
and then
Okay.
just give them away.
Yeah, it's kind of chill.
It was
That's
very chill.
kinda
Yeah.
cool.
It's more of a
Good
vocation,
neighbor. Yeah.
but we call him double F.
Fiddle fuckers.
Fiddle
is
fucker.
so nice.
Fiddle fucker. Then my uncle would call me boondoggle at work.
Why are you boondoggle?
His wife would just give him the word of the day. He's like, yeah, you know what your name is now? Fucking boondoggle.
Wait,
it
like
just-
safe word of the day?
All right, come on.
Yeah.
Not even close, bro.
Yo, you were his boy too.
Huh?
You were his young boy. You were Uncle Danny's young boy.
Can't talk with states. I'm sure.
You for real?
That was Uncle
You
Mike.
guys had such an ancient Greek setup.
That was Uncle Mike, and what you're referring to as a daddy boy mentor relationship. Didn't have it. Just coworkers.
We have to be at 2 hours. Are we at 2 hours? All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming.
See if I
man.
can sit on this.
All right, I will stop. Dudes,
I have an FO coming up very shortly.
what do you say?
I have an FO coming
What's
up.
your FO?
Freak off.
Where?
Oh, nice.
Can't tell you.
I got-
Invite only.
I got a private Young Kings night tonight. I've been promised, bro. It's coming.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It's coming, man.
Nice.
8 day. I mean, dude, if she wants, I even told her. I said I don't mind holding it in, man. So I'm gonna try to not finish tonight. I'm gonna go on my Kevin Gage shit.
That's what's up. Then you
Attention?
Yeah,
You can try to hit
Just
double digits.
having sex. No, having sex and being like, yo, I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
not into finishing myself. It's
That
kind
makes
of
you do the
it's kind of
jump.
sus when a
That
dude
pisses
finishes.
chicks off.
Dude, it kills me. If you, yeah, he's been like he has sex with women. I guess now he's with whatever that lady's name, the Muslim lady, Griner. But
Wait.
Renner, yeah.
oh,
Pretty sure he's with
Fuck that.
saving my seed.
I'd be like, yo, I'm getting
Yeah, I'd rather fuck the merchant of death. No disrespect.
No disrespect whatsoever. It's just not my cup of tea.
That's you're right.
Exactly. If you were in prison, would you fuck? No. You say that, bro.
Dude, like, I'm not that horny.
I could do a weekend DUI. I might get gay instead.
That's what black dudes will hit. Like, oh, I was in jail for 5 years. I thought it was gonna be life, so I fucked someone. Dude.
Yeah, you've never been in the pen though, bro.
Bro, I've never like
Imagine-
I don't eat vegetables. Never have, never will. I've never been like,
Shout
fuck
out.
it, I'm just gonna eat a fucking I'm gonna eat a carrot.
Yeah, but imagine if you had like 6 boys at your command. You can get, you can push them out. You know what I
Would
mean?
it? I'd be a fucking lone wolf. You ever see Felon?
You tell me you
You
wouldn't
ever see
ride-
Felon?
No.
With Dorf? You ever see the movie Felon? It's fucking amazing. Val
do love
Kilmer's in
Dorf,
it.
You wouldn't ride with the set?
No, I would ride with no one. Crazy white boy.
That's
Crazy white boy.
cool. Just sprint around the
Me and
yard.
magnesium glycinate.
You wouldn't get the mag.
Watch Felon. Felon's a good ass movie.
I gotta check it out. I heard it's
Yeah.
good. Well, dudes, do you have anything you want to pause plug?
Just go see Matt and Shane do stand up. Go
Thank
see
you, man.
John.
This is
Watch
why.
Tires
This is why
comes
Blizz
out.
is a fucking
Yeah,
goat, dude.
Blizz down for
Blizz.
fucking
Check out K-Piss FM, dude.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
radio
K-Piss
show.
FM.
Yeah.
Radio show.
Most
is so
frequent
good.
guest.
Oh
Shout out
yeah.
K-Piss.
The best online radio show there is. Goddamn it.
What day is it? Is it still 10?
Tuesdays at 10.
How do you find it? Kpiss.com.
Kpiss.fm.
Worship out.
Kpiss.fm.com.
Yeah.
Worship hour.
Matt's doing the next one.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's the easiest, dude. It's my favorite podcast.
For real.
Yeah. It's
You're changing colors right now?
Just want to give you guys a demo real quick. Just fucking see.
Oh
what you-
yeah. Oh wait, we can all
Wow.
be different now.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
bro.
Yeah. Honestly, I know the nitrous is in the back. Let me get one of the nitrous non-flavored.
Yeah.
You don't like the flavors? No, I don't
He's
like
a
the
nitrous
fucking
head.
flavors.
You really like nitrous that much?
What do you mean?
He's in,
I never parted.
Thank you guys.
Thank y'all.